What's up guys, it's Mel and I have the next day of my 30-day yoga challenge. I am finally going to be getting into some balance. So I haven't done any balancing postures for you guys yet. I know people have been asking for more beginner flows. I'm just trying to get in as much as I can each day, so it's pretty much catered for all levels, from beginner to intermediate and advanced. So I have pretty much a hip leveling. So instead of hip opening like I've been doing for you guys, I'm going to be keeping our hips nice and square and finding the core strength that you all have deep inside to balance and have more focus. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're going to need a couple blocks. So if you don't have blocks, you can also use a stack of books, cleaning bottles, or like detergent if you have a couple things of detergent. This is just going to help you if you don't have the flexibility in your hamstrings to do what I want to show you. Actually, no matter if you have the flexibility or not, I want you to use the blocks today. So just to show you what it should feel like with your hips being completely square. So I struggle with this, but if I want to really focus on my hamstring flexibility, I'm keeping my hips square. I'm getting this shape and then I'm lifting as much as I can without opening up the hips. So enough of that being explained. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to start on our mat actually standing. Hands at heart center, Samasthiti. Bringing your arms by your side, palms facing forward. Setting your intention to just be present. That's all I'm asking from you, is to be present and be kind. So, all right, let's go ahead. Inhale, wave the arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your knees a lot and then forward fold. So I don't want you to go right into a full forward fold. I want you to bend your knees and just kind of warm up the hamstrings into this. We're going to keep our blocks at the top of the mat here, and you can always use them to step back, and even if you want to use them as we go through our chaturangas later in the practice. But right now, you can just push up to downward facing dog. So obviously it's a little harder to use it on the blocks, but we're going to need to use them soon, so you might want to get used to being on the blocks in downward facing dog. Alright, so just warming up the shoulders. You're going to take a few deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Pushing your gaze up to your belly button, really opening up the shoulders and pushing your heels to the mat or as close as they can go. Now we're going to be doing drills from here, but we're just going to do a couple rounds, sun salutation A, to get our body warmed up. So inhale, tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, and I want you to tippy toe all the way up to your hands. So as you can see, I'm scooping in my belly, I'm squeezing, I'm rounding, and then as soon as I can't walk anymore, I'm going to drop my heels. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So super simple, sun A, literally just moving up and down, doing that 2 more times. So inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Either right to down dog, or if you want to get more into your strength this morning, then roll forward Elbows to your sides as you come down into a chaturanga. Inhaling your heart forward. Exhale, curling the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. So doing one more of those to your own breath. Starting at the tippy toeing all the way up as slow as you can go until you're to the front of the mat, dropping the heels as you lift into a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, meeting me in a downward facing dog. We're going to move on now. Before, I would always tell you, or in most of my flows, I tell you to inhale your leg and I tell you to open up your hip. So, this class is different. We're actually going to really focus on squaring the hips and getting into the deep flexibility. So you're inhaling your right leg, keeping your toes pointed to your face or the mat, and you're lifting it as much as you can go. So as you can see, this is as much as I can go with keeping my hips square. So from here, you're going to lean forward and squeeze your right knee to your nose. All right, inhale back up, keeping it square. Again, but this time, you're going to come forward, trying your best to keep your right leg straight. You're on the back left tippy toe, and you're trying to touch your toe to your right wrist. So this is advanced. If you are a beginner, you can just stick with the knee. But I'm trying to really scoop your belly up, focus on the core and the hip flexors, and then inhale back up. All right. This time, place the right foot down, going to the left side. Inhaling the left leg, keeping the hips square. First, coming forward onto the right tippy toe, squeezing the left knee to the nose. Inhale, straighten the leg back up to the sky. Exhale, if you did that on the other side, try to keep the left leg straight as you scoop the belly under and tap the left toe to the left wrist. Inhale back up. Exhale, place it down. Shake out the knees. And look forward. Tippy toes, bend the knees, either step or hop up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drop the hips as you lift the arms forward into chair pose. And from here, just chair playing your arms by swinging them behind you. Again, scooping the low belly. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga or skip it. And meet me in downward facing dog. All right, so we're gonna add on now. We're going to do our little scooping of the belly, toe taps to the wrists, and then we're going to step the foot through. So going with the right foot first, inhale, keeping the hips square. Exhale, skipping the first one and just going into the straight leg. Tap. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, again. Tap. Inhale to the sky. Exhale. Tap. This time, place the right foot inside both hands, and I want you to rock front and back, keeping on the heel of the front foot and going onto the ball of the back foot. So you're just kind of rocking front and back with this modified pyramid. And then from here, make sure you can plant both heels down. Inhale the heart. Exhale, forward fold into the full pyramid. So you keep your hands on the blocks, push them forward. All right, from here, we're going to look forward and inhale, lift the back leg into warrior three, but modified. So you're using the blocks. Normally, warrior three or airplane, you're floating. But I want you to first focus on that squaring of the hip. So you're flexing your back toes down to the mat. You're squeezing your butt. You're squeezing your leg. And from here, warming up the core even more, squeeze the knee to your nose and extend it back. All right, 2 more. Squeeze as you exhale. Inhale as you extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. All right, from here I want you to slightly bend into the right knee as you float your hands to heart center into the full warrior three. So I don't want you to be opening like this. I want you to keep the hips squared and only lift the back leg as much as you can. All right? From here, slowly step the left foot to touch the mat behind you as you inhale into crescent warrior. Again, we're keeping lateral today. So we're not doing any opening. We're keeping everything nice and even and together. So this is a lot of booty actually. All right, from here, just like we did in the chair, airplane your arms in front of you. And from here, look forward as you step the left foot up into the chair plane. All right, inhale, arms forward into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We have another side to go, so meet me in downward facing dog. Take the chaturanga or skip it if you want. All right, going into the left side. So keeping the hips square, inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, straight leg squeeze, wrist tap. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. This is the third one. So bring it to the center of the hands and rock front and back, warming up the hamstrings. Once you find a good spot, plant both of the heels onto the ground. So both toes and both heels are facing forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Just giving me a few breaths in this juicy pyramid posture. Such a powerful pose. If you need to, you can bend one or both of the legs, but you want to try to get them as straight as you can. All right, looking forward, inhale, stepping into the modified airplane. So again, flexing the back foot to the ground, squeezing the core, squeezing the booty, feeling this, and then warming up the core before we go into full airplane. So as you exhale, squeeze the knee to your nose, keeping the standing leg straight. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, exhale as you squeeze your knee to your nose. And inhale as you come up and very slowly bringing your hands to heart center into airplane. So again, I'm not opening up, I'm keeping the toes flexed to the mat. This is serious work if you're doing it right. And then slightly bend into the front leg as you quietly step the right foot back and reach your arms up for crescent warrior. All right, again, swinging your arms behind you into those airplane arms. Big breath out as you step the right foot up into the chair plane. And inhale the arms up for one last chair. So here, I just want you to sit down as low as you can. And then as a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, you're going to sit down all the way onto your bum and lift your legs into float pose. So, lots of core, but this is what you need to get a really good balanced practice. And if you want to do inversions and any of the other balancing postures, doing core will help you with that. So we're going to get compact, squeeze the knees into your chest, and then you're going to extend your legs out as you come back to low boat. Inhale up, get compact. Exhale, squeeze your core as you come down to low boat. One more time. Inhale, compact, and then cross your ankles and shoot your feet behind you as you come into chaturanga. Meeting me in downward facing dog. If you can, one try, you're going to bend your arms and get your hands to your feet without blocking your hands. So watch me, bending, shooting back. If you didn't get there, that's fine. You can do 1 and 2 hands, but it's just a fun way to get back there. Grab the peace fingers with your big toes. Inhale, halfway lifts, and then exhale, folds. Just having a break from all of the core and the balance. We're doing a lot on our wrists, so let's go ahead and swim our hands underneath our feet and give our wrists a little massage with our toes. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, folds. And go ahead and release that. You're going to roll your spine 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. When you get there, go ahead and roll the shoulders up and down your spine. And then I'm going to do a little handstand preparation / drill that one of my favorite yoga teachers do in his class. You're going to inhale the arms up to the sky and watch. You're going to balance on your tippy toes, keeping the gaze in between your hands. So this is as if you are in a handstand but upright. And I want you to squeeze the legs as much as you can and very slowly, 1 toe at a time, walk all the way up to the front of the mat. Keeping your hands inside your hands, keeping your eyes inside of your hands. Walking. Once you get to the top, squeeze your core even more. You can drop the gaze down. And exhale, hands to heart center. That's always a fun little way to just kind of feel what it's like to be in a handstand, but standing up. And it's pretty hard. All right, from here, you're going to shift your weight onto the left side of your body. So I'm gonna face you guys. So you're gonna shift your weight onto the left side. Slowly bring the right foot into your chest as if you're in one-legged Tadasana. Inhale the arms to the sky. And from here, you're going to try to grab underneath your feet or your foot and interlace your fingers. If you don't have that much mobility, you can just try to grab your ankle, but try to go ahead and grab the foot, underneath the foot. From here, extend the foot forward. So this is really difficult. So if you fall out, just try to get back into it, it's okay. Flexing the foot to your face, and try to fold your head forward. All right, release that down, shake it out, and we're going into the other side. So shifting the weight onto the right leg now, bringing the left knee to your chest, inhaling up for one-legged Tadasana. Big inhale and then exhale as you reach for the foot to extend it out. This is a part of Bikram or Ashtanga, if you guys have heard of the practice. It's very intense. This is why you need square hips. If you didn't have square hips, you'd be freaking out. This is the muscles that we're working, is the hamstrings and the core that we just warmed up before this posture. So once you get there, try to fold forward, hold for a breath, and release that. Shake it out. Stepping up to the top of the mat. So we're gonna go through one more flow, kind of combining everything that we've learned so far. All right, so inhale, drop the hips, lift the arms, chair. From here, inhale, bring the right knee to your chest. Exhale, extend it out without your hands. Inhale, keeping the right leg as straight as you can. Swing it behind you, keeping the hips square into full airplane. Slowly bend into the left knee. Step back, crescent warrior. Swing your arms behind you, the plain arms. Looking forward, stepping back up with the chair. Coming onto the tippy toes. Inhale, chair pose. Into the other side. Squeezing left knee to your chest. Extend the left leg out. Slowly, as straight and as square as you can keep your leg and your hip, swing it behind you into airplane. Hold for a breath. Bend into the right knee. Step it back ever so lightly into crescent. Swing the arms forward, behind you, and then step the foot forward. One last time, tippy toes. Inhale, chair pose. Sit the hips lower. And then inhale, stand all the way up. Take a slight back bend. And exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into chaturanga. Your final chaturanga of the practice. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Since we've kept the hips so square this whole time, inhale the right leg up and open up the hip. Finally. Kicking around the leg, letting this feel super juicy. And you're going to squeeze the right ankle to the left wrist, sliding yourself down into pigeon. So if you want more of the hip flexor, keep upright, so you're really feeling into the left hip flexor. Otherwise, if you want more into the booty, the glutes, Then walk your hands forward. You can use your blocks if you want into sleeping pigeon. Big inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Walk yourself up and coming back into downward facing dog, going right to the left side. But first, open up that left leg so you can feel the hips being open instead of closed. And exhale, squeeze it into pigeon. Again, staying upright for the right hip flexor if that's more of your issue. Otherwise, I'm going to lean forward for the booty. I'm pretty sore. I'm also doing a 30-day booty challenge if you haven't seen it on my page. So I did 3 of them before this video. But good thing for yoga. Stretches me out, keeps me nice and balanced, and feeling really amazing. Inhale through the nose, audible exhale, out the mouth. Coming up, skipping the down dog. Come into a comfortable seated position. Just allowing this powerful practice to lead into the rest of your day. Bringing your hands to your heart center, closing your eyes and bowing in gratitude for this practice and for your body, your mind, and your spirit. I hope you guys enjoyed this class. Please let me know if you liked it. I know it was a little bit more difficult than before and use a lot of your hip flexors and your hamstring flexibility, but I hope that you're using these yoga classes to get deeper into your practice, and just know that there's going to be some more easy ones and some harder ones coming as well. So sending you guys my love. I appreciate all and any of the support that I've been getting, so thank you so much. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Mwah.